Celtic have dominated Scottish football for a decade and a half. They've been the best team for this current generation by a mile, and now they have the trophies to prove it as they defeat Rangers in the Scottish League Cup final and go ahead in the race for 119. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. 119, that race is complete. Celtic have won it. It was 118, it was tied, and Celtic did what they always do. They beat Rangers and they win.
They absolutely did. Welcome back to the channel. And right, cards on the table. Have I overreacted? No. A lot of people said I've overreacted, right? This was must win the day for Rangers and they didn't win. I don't want to hear about, oh, but they tried. Well, forget trying. Trying's for losers. You know, what's that Sean Connery quote I whip out every day? Your best. Losers whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. In this instance, it would be winners go home with the League Cup trophy.
Oh wait, is that the rest of the quote?
Aye.
I've never heard that part because I've always you always miss it the last bit. But anyway,
well there we go. That's
it's good to know the point that he was actually getting at.
Aye, winners go home and win big. Losers try their best and lose. And I don't care about the best being tried. Rangers aren't simply the best no more.
Winners go to Las Vegas and change their lives. Losers go to Las Vegas and spend the rest of their lives moaning about how they're bankrupt and in debt. And Rangers are bankrupt and in debt.
Well, the digs can get twisted in, but you know what, right? Rangers were... You know, were Rangers fight? Was the performance good today? Yeah, they tried. But trying's no good enough. I've just talked about it. Rangers needed to win. It was must win, right? I'll tell you what, right? See this trophy hall, you know, 118 being overturned. This ain't going to go back and forth.
No.
Celtic they are steamrolling. They are going in to the tunnel and they're coming at the other side. Rangers are going into the tunnel and they're breaking down. It's as simple as that, yeah. Right? At best case scenario this season now, it is going to be 120 reads 119. Alright? And that's if Rangers win the Scottish Cup. The league is gone. But the fucking happy clappers, right? They'll whip out, oh, January 2nd. Who cares if Rangers beat Celtic on January 2nd? It was today. Today mattered. January 2nd. No, see if we win, it'll just be a meaningless game. And you know what? Let me tell you something, brother. It is a meaningless game. Oh, we closed the gap from 11 to 8.
Yeah.
Down.
If you beat Aberdeen to second, can you count that as a trophy?
I'll be counting everything, man.
Silver trophy, second place trophy.
I'll be counting everything. Don't you worry about it, right? But no, I'm not having this overreaction. If you're a Rangers fan today, oh, but a month ago we thought we'd get battered 6-0 and we only drew the day 3 each, and yeah, we still lost, but they tried. I've got to question where your head is, man. That trying's no good enough. I didn't give a shit if Celtic battered us today, but we won 1-0. It doesn't matter about the performance if you win. And you know what? Maybe in the build-up to this, there was a wee bit of, well, you know what? I'm just going to ask them to give 110%, and if they do that, then what else can you ask for? Well, I'll tell you what, not every player did give 110%. See, the subs were disgusting.
See, from a Rangers perspective, when does... I mean, a lot of games it looks like they haven't tried and have been disgraceful. I get it, right? Today they might have put in a good effort. You could argue they were unlucky to lose. Whatever. You can... I know you want to talk about who was a better team, that's up to you. But when does like, oh, we tried, when does that not become enough? Are we not at that point yet? I've labelled it a bottle job. People are like, it's not a bottle job. Rangers have bottled every old firm under Clement. That's what I mean. I think you get away with that maybe in your first couple. If you have put in a good effort and you're like, we tried today, but we're unlucky. I think that works, but like at what point do you continuously lose these games? And the whole, well, we tried, that's not good enough.
Exactly.
Where does it go from, look, it doesn't matter if we tried our best and our best isn't good enough, we need something else. Like, when are Rangers going to be at that point?
No, you're right. No, you're sort of Scotland 90s hit the nail on the head. See last year at, this time last year.
And plus, let's be honest.
But see at Parkhead, when they lost, I wasn't that angry. I was like, you know what, we're doing the 10 men, we tried, we almost got something right, we move on. This is the 6th attempt of asking. Wait, so does it have to get to the 20th attempt where, you know what, it doesn't actually matter if we try, we need to win. You need it to win the day. And you know what, I defended Clement during the watch long in my review. This ain't all on him, but the fact of the matter is this, it's his 6th game without winning. He needs to win. 2 league titles down the drain and 2 cup finals down the drain, thanks to Big Phil and the absolute job squad.
That's pretty much it, isn't it?
No, you're right though, it's like, you're right, if this is... People are like, would you label it a bottle job if Celtic lost in penalties? Of course I wouldn't, because Celtic are bloody winning mentality machines.
Yeah, but they've got trophies in the bank. You know, they've got a bit of leeway.
We've got hee-haw in the bank, metaphorically and literally.
You know, to me, it's not. I don't think that's good enough, man. If Celtic lose today, Rodgers can be like, we tried our best, but that's because they're used to winning. See, for Rangers, it's like, when does we put in a good performance, we tried our. When does that simply become, well, it doesn't matter because you haven't won the last 6 or 7, so your best clearly isn't going to beat Celtic or it isn't going to win trophies. And I mean, and there's just been too many bad performances in there as well. It's not like every game Rangers have lost to Celtic. It's been really tight, 50-50. Yeah, some have been, but there's been some bad performances in there too. I just think enough's enough.
No, yeah.
I think the Rangers' record was so bad that the performance didn't even matter today. I felt it was all about the result.
It was must-win. Doesn't matter how you win, you need to win. And you're right. You know what? Does Clement...
I think he would have accepted this more if it was the worst performance of Clement's Rangers career, but they got the win.
Yeah, well, fuck.
Because then you could be like, right, well, you know what, it wasn't pretty, but at least they proved they can do it. We finally beat them, and he's won a trophy.
It shouldn't take to the 6th time of asking for Rangers, to take the lead in an Old Firm under Clement and actually look like we were capable of winning the game. It shouldn't take to the 6th time of asking to label it as, we tried. Trying's not good enough. You need to get it over the line.
Yeah, try.
See, last year, the team tried, but it's all right. They actually ended up 8 points behind Celtic. We tried against Motherwell. It's all right. We tried against Dundee. We tried against Ross County. Trying doesn't win you trophies. Winning trophies wins you trophies. That's what Celtic do. Rangers don't know what it is anymore, and I think a lot of the fans have just accepted it and saying I'm too how is it negative, man? If this is Clement's first game as Rangers manager against Celtic, am I accepting that today? I'll be pissed off we didn't win the cup, of course. Still pissed off about losing on penalties, but I'll be like, you know what? Good team performance, but we need to build on it. It is the 6th time of asking. He had to win. No ifs, no buts, full stop, man, and he didn't. Is it all on him today? No. I think the subs let him down. He brought on the sort of subs that we wanted to see. I mean, who was he supposed to do? Is he supposed to bring on Liam Kelly for Butland instead of bringing on Kieran Doyle, who's shite, by the way, but you'd still expect the guy to give you 15 minutes of running around, which he couldn't do, and I think Cyril Dessers and Kieran Doyle shouldn't be welcome back in Glasgow anytime soon, or ever.
See, you actually think about it, that was the beginning of the end for Michael Beale, I think, signing Kieran Doyle.
Aye, that was his first signing.
There's
writings on the wall.
Well, his first signing, was it not?
Well, aye, I meant of the summer window. Anyway, I was going to say better times, it really wasn't. Let's get into this game. We've ranted enough. Well, I've ranted. You've just sat there and listened. Your team's also shite, but that's for a different fed.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
That's
bottom
for
of the table, fuck me.
That's for a different fed. Rangers are bottom of the Glasgow table, and that's really all that matters. What about Partick? I couldn't care.
Spartans,
right?
mate.
Aye, Spartans. Anyway, you're right. The game, right? We could. You know what, right? See if Rangers won. I've also went through the game on my own chat. I would love to go through this game incident by incident, but who wants that? People want the blood and guts. They want the rage. They want the goals.
Let's get into the goals then.
They want the decisions.
Take away.
Rangers score. Ho ho! Rangers score. Awful pass from Greg Taylor. Igamani gets the ball played to him from Barami, who intercepted it. Igamani forces a good save out of Schmeichel, and Barami's there to pick up the pieces. Greg Taylor, who's been on the ropes recently with Celtic fans, this could have seriously come back to bite him.
Yeah, well, my taxi driver last week said whoever scored first would win. It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. I guess people are so used to Celtic scoring that they...
Well, I can't... It was the last time Rangers scored first one. Was that the Aaron Ramsey one, or has it not been that long?
Yeah, apart from the 3-0 with Michael Beale at the end of the season.
So last time Rangers...
And a meaningful one. You can't be doing that.
So that's the last time Rangers scored first in a meaningful Old Firm...
Now, Rangers take the lead into half-time, right? A pretty even first half. I labelled Rangers a 7 out of 10 at this point and Celtic a 4. I thought Celtic were quite sloppy. Hadji also almost intercepted a back pass but couldn't quite. Start the second half. Scales, he has a header for a corner, just goes wide. Then we get the 4-on-1. You've seen this recently. I've seen it at the time. This is what's cost Rangers the game for me.
Good defending for Carter Vickers, but I think Igamani chose the wrong pass.
Igamani chooses the wrong pass, right? But who is it that actually he passes to? Do you recall? I can't even remember.
I think it was Barami, but I'm not.
I think Barami has got to lob that or get it over Vickers to the two guys at the back post. It's a piss poor attempt. Egan absolutely needs to go left. But you know what, man? If Rangers go 2-0 up here, I'm not going to sit here and suggest that Rangers win because they've got a bottle in them, as we've seen, evidently. But 2-0, the momentum's all in Rangers' favour. You would fancy Rangers to go on and win, I think.
Oh, yeah, well, they're favourites big time, aren't they?
Yeah, being 2-0 up, but...
Well, I'd say they're favourites at this point anyway, 1-0. I mean, whoever's winning's the favourites, especially when it's been a pretty close game. And, then Greg Taylor scores he scores a wonder goal, wonder strike, amazing top bins. Couldn't have placed it any better. Great goal there for Greg Taylor. Makes it 1-1.
Wasn't lucky, no.
No, it was top bins.
Top bins, skimmed off Nico Raskin's boot and flicked in. Nico Raskin costs the first goal, and immediately after costs the second goal.
Yeah, the defending, what is he doing? I think he tries to put his boot through it, and he ends up playing Maida through it.
No, he put his head through it.
But then he attempts to put his boot through it, does he not?
No, it was Balogun.
Thought it was Raskin. Anyway,
Raskin headers it to Balogun, but it's a bit undersold him. And then he's booted it right off Maida, and Maida's ran through and scored.
Just a mix-up at the back for the last thing you want to be doing, given Celtic. I mean, alright, I don't think the first goal's avoidable, you can't help it. But this goal is.
The first goal is avoidable. Strong foot clears it. It's not the best shot in the world, even if we just labelled it as it.
I was taking the piss, it was clearly a deflected strike.
Yeah, no, I was joking. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Strongfoot doesn't really clear it, does it? Because that's just luck.
No.
It bounced off him and went in, come on.
He swung a foot at it and it's flicked off him. If he puts the boot through it, man, is it luck? Absolutely, but Raskin should do better here. But the second goal's worse than the first goal. 110%.
I wouldn't blame anybody. I wouldn't blame Raskin for the first goal.
Well, I will.
Well, you can do what you want. First goal, I don't think there's much you can do about it. Those things happen in football. Deflections, they go in the back of the net. We've seen them before. I've already seen them and spoke about them this season, so I'm not going to rant on about it too much, or else I'll be getting called obsessed or something like that. But second goal, just poor from Raskin again. But did Rangers miss Suter today, do you think?
No. Honestly, I thought Proper was alright. I'll be honest. I think Proper was alright. And Balogun, this second goal, man, it's just he's got no pace, and Raskin sells him short.
Dyson Maida does what Dyson Maida does.
Runs and scores.
Absolutely. To me, when Celtic play Rangers, he's like one of the first names on the team sheet because he really is effective against Rangers.
Yep. Diamonde forces a save out of Schmeichel, and then pretty much immediately from this, the corner, they make it 2 each Rangers. Diamonde makes it 2 each. I mean, it's a bit of a lucky goal, but here he got it on target.
He done well to bring it down.
He did.
He done well to control the cross. I think the shot bobbles. I'm not sure if it takes... Does it take a deflection as well? Or is it just not a cleanly hit shot and it maybe puts Schmeichel off? I don't know. Either way, it's not a shot you'd expect to beat the goalkeeper.
No.
But it does find its way in the back of the net, 2-2.
And the momentum at this point, you've got to say, is with Rangers. You've made it 2 each despite bottling it to 2-1. And then what you've got to do here is push on. But Rangers don't really push on because Celtic make it 3-2 with Nicholas Kuhn, right? Yilmaz, absolutely horrific defending. Now, what you could say is, well, Danilo cancels it out a minute later, so did it really matter? But, maybe that Danilo goal wins the game.
Yeah, or maybe that Danilo goal doesn't happen,
It swings and roundabouts, but really piss poor defending for Ridvan Yilmaz, man. And, I mean, I went through him when it went in because it's like, what are you doing? Like, just absolutely... And then the defending's pretty poor itself, but Nicholas Kuhn, I thought, was great today for Celtic, makes it 3-2. Rangers make it 3 each. I believe it was Tierney whipped into Danilo. We then go into extra time. Right, Scales pulled down Tierney. Bobby Madden, I repeat, has said this is 100% a penalty. I'll be honest, I have no idea the rules when it comes to on the line and some guy pulls you down or tackles you or handballs it, because we have seen different decisions get forgiven for different teams.
Well, for me, if it's on the line counts as the penalty box.
So this should be given.
I think it's a goal.
Penalty. Honestly,
I think it's a penalty.
I mean, I don't know. But if Bobby Madden's saying it's 100%, and Philip Clement's been saying a lot about it in the post-match presser, I don't really want to use excuses here, but I mean, what? So penalty or not? Penalty. It went too far. They checked it, didn't give it. So
it's fucking on the line, though, isn't it? I mean,
Scales is in, and Tierney's on the line with one of his foot.
I think it's just one of those calls.
It's a referee's preference.
Where it could go either way.
Yep, referee's preference.
If you force me to pick one, I would lean towards penalty. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's a 50-50 choice, isn't it? It's either a penalty or not a penalty. It's not like you can call it even.
No, I totally agree.
Now, where was the free kick taken from?
Fuck, about 2 yards off the line. So I don't really understand how they came to that conclusion. Anyway,
Well, that is a little bit weird.
free kick doesn't come to anything.
Because I guarantee you, if the referee thought it was on the line, he would not have given them the free kick on the line. Because if the free kick was on the line, it would be a penalty.
Well, that's how you know. That's how you go.
So the referee
He's
is...
based it off Tierney's furthest away part of the body.
Which...
Wait, remember Celtic Hibs last season? The handball.
Mm-hmm.
And the tackle.
Aye, and well, that should...
it wasn't handball, it was a tackle. It was a tackle, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they gave a penalty for that. Then they gave a free kick for that one.
Yeah, so swings and roundabouts, folks. But anyway...
Some teams get these decisions, some teams don't. That's what it is.
You need strong referees in Glasgow. This is a game being played in Glasgow between two Glasgow teams. Brother John was the referee.
Glasgow referees have cost Robbie Nielsen his job.
I would tend to agree.
Hearts could have been league champions by now if we had strong referees in Glasgow, but I digress.
You need strong referees in there, sure they do. Anyway, right, Engels misses a chance, heavy touch, should do better. Dessers at this point, right, I've labelled in the notes. Dessers is bogging and Doyle ain't a footballer. Lack of effort. I'm actually disgusted by these two today. More so Dessers, because see Kieran Doyle, he's like a Make-A-Wish kid.
He's probably on decent money though.
No, he probably is, and see, no...
Guy's probably making 25 grand or something that week.
You know, it's like he won a competition today. And it was tragic. He was... No, yo, I don't think Doyle made one pass with his foot. Everything he was doing was clearance headers. Cyril Dessers, I hate it, man. This is a cup final. We need to win. No ifs or buts, and these guys are jogging around. Doesn't matter. Lack of effort. Honestly, I think we'd have been as well today making no substitutions and just staying with the 11 right through to the end. As crazy as that may sound. And then, yeah, we go to penalties. Yilmaz misses. It is what it is. You know, every other penalty was alright, being honest about it. I said once Yilmaz... Out of the 10 guys, I said Yilmaz is missing this, and he missed it. And Cyril Dessers, mate, you are the number 9. Even though you've fallen out of favour, you cost a couple of million. You are quote unquote a goal scorer. Don't know if he is, but he is. You know, he's the Rangers' top goal scorer this season. And people can say, "Oh, you know, Clement, the manager picks the penalty kick takers." Are you who's going to sit there with a straight face, right, and say that Philip Clement is picking Redfan Yilmaz and Jack Butland over Dessers in a penalty shootout? Hit me with it, Batman, because I'm not having that.
Dessers has obviously shot it and decided he doesn't want to take one.
Yep.
Well, he's not being vocal enough.
The Yilmaz one's not as bad because if Dessers went 5th, then it's like, well, that's fair enough. But
he's hid himself.
Yeah, he's hid himself, and it's like, just an... I mean, Yilmaz is crying, and you know what? Maybe I was a bit harsh on Yilmaz in my reaction, but you cost us the 3rd goal. You're always injured, and then you missed the penalty. Not quite Aaron Ramsey levels, but again, Rangers need it to win, and they didn't, and Celtic win, and no ifs or buts about it. Celtic are on 119. Celtic overtake Rangers as the world's most successful club, and this wasn't just a cup final, so you can say, oh, need to, they tried. Trying's no good enough to wrap this review up, because you know why? There was more than just a League Cup final on the line. This was bragging rights. This was history in the making. This was winner takes all.
I also thought it was kind of fitting that Dyson Myra scored the winning penalty, because he's probably the main man in these Old Firm games, or at least he has been for...
He is, but would you not agree this was winner takes all, 118 against 118, and Rangers just came up a little bit short. And I'm not buying this. Oh, but a cut a month ago we thought we'd lose comprehensively. Aye, and so what? A month ago I thought we'd get scudded by Spurs. We still should have fucking beat them. So why am I going to sit here and fucking pretend that getting beaten in the cup final's brilliant? No, where is that logic, man?
Crap logic.
No, honestly, I do not get it. It's like, I'm sick of speaking. There'll be more fallout to this. God help if we do a player ratings to some of these guys. There'll be less than 0. Work out on it. -11 in Govan, so why can't there be -11 in the player ratings?
Not good. Celtic are winning. Celtic are the best team in Scotland, most successful club. Congratulations to them. 119 trophies, no bad. Yeah, and I remember touching on this a while ago, saying that once Celtic got in front, they wouldn't be caught. And I stand by that.
They won't.
See, for me, Celtic are now the biggest. I don't think. How can you dispute it? They've got the European trophy. They've got all the current success. They've got more The only thing Rangers have over Celtic right now is league titles. That'll be level come the end of the season. And by the end of next season, Celtic will be one in front. So, I think Celtic are undeniably number one now.
Yeah. Shite. But they are. So see all you saying it's alright because they tried. Well, just listen to what the big man said there. Celtic are numero uno. And you guys are alright because they fucking tried?
Celtic.
No, but listen to that. Listen to the state of that. No, come on, that's pathetic though. Oh, it's alright, they tried. Oh, we're second best now.
Well,
that's why we are second best, because of fucking mentality like that.
If I could say it in the great words of Tina Turner, Celtic are simply the best.
And I'm simply depressed.
Pretty much, aye.
That's it.